and welcome to another Mario Party 7 minigame review!
Last time, we reviewed Spin Doctor, a minigame that has gotten into Mario Party Superstars and is a really good minigame overall. And actually, 2 spots lower than Spider Stomp. Ironic, I know. Today's minigame is a 1 versus 3 minigame. Wow, how fortunate. This one being called Spinner Cell. So yeah, let's get to this minigame, shall we?
So here's how you play this minigame. The single player is on a contraption that controls 2 blades. One of them gets players out, and the other stuns them. The single player's job is to try to get the team of 3 out with the large blade, although using the smaller blade to stun them in case, which is actually pretty much the common strategy here. The smaller blade, or the faster of the two, is controlled with the C control stick, which, looking at all the minigames, is the only one in this entire game, with the exception of the 8-player minigames, that actually uses it. If the team of 3 can stay in the arena for the whole 30 seconds, they win. If the single player can get them out before then, they win, obviously. Although I will say, this is by far the most balanced 1 versus 3 minigame I have seen to date. I am not joking at all, because this minigame has a pretty creative idea. With the larger blade going a lot slower and the smaller blade going a lot faster and not really getting players out, but just stunning them. That is actually really creative. Like, I've never seen any minigame do this before, maybe besides Surge and Destroy from Mario Party 6. Although that one worked pretty differently and had you use the C control stick in only 2 directions. Like, it just seems that you can get a lot more creative with just using 1 extra control stick. That's pretty cool. Like, the fact that Hudson Soft thought this would be a good idea, and they were right. It's a pretty good idea for a 1 versus 3 minigame, and it's hard to find any 1 versus 3 minigames out there that are even this balanced, with the exception of Surge and Destroy. Jeez, I'm mentioning that minigame a lot. But I'm seriously saying this, that this is a very replayable minigame, and the thing is, you can see equal wins on both sides. If I had to choose which side was a tad more skewed, I think I'd say the team of 3, but that's really not saying much, because the small blade can be easy to dodge, but yeah, no, it can still be pretty effective if you're not careful. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this minigame. Overall thoughts.
Say it shortly, Spinner Cell surprises me. And that's because this minigame is really fun, because this minigame feels like such a balanced minigame. Like, I am being serious here. Like, they get very creative here with two spinning things. One that with a spike blade that gets players out, and one faster and smaller spinning blade that stuns them. This is like reminding me of Surge and Destroy from Mario Party 6. You know, I like that minigame. So yeah, you're pretty much expecting the exact same thing here. This time, I feel like it does a way better job here, because, like, unlike the Surge and Destroy, where you're just moving the yellow control stick in just, like, maybe 1 or 2 directions, you're going all over the place with that thing. Like, it's just unbearably creative here. And the wins on both sides are just pretty much equal. And this just makes this minigame all the more better. This feels like the most balanced 1 versus 3 minigame you could possibly think. I was even thinking I could place it into the 5-star category. Like, it was that good. And yeah, for a 1 versus 3 minigame, and the fact that we had none of those last game, this is pretty impressive for that alone. Although I think the minor problem is that it can be a bit predictable at points. Like the small top can be pretty easy to dodge at points, which is a bit sad. But for the most part, this minigame is getting a very high 4-star minigame. Probably wouldn't be surprised if this is a top 10. Really, really good, Spinner Cell. And that's it for today. Up next, we're reviewing Spray Anything. See you guys then.